Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
Is that our cue to talk?
I think so.
We're not in studio. Welcome to the show. Well, I haven't been here in a while. Yeah, sorry. Last week I was gone nearly the entire time. I was doing a certification type of deal for.
So what happened there? Was that okay? That's okay.
I was supposed to take my exam today, but this radio show got in the way. So I'm going to take it right after this radio show. It was like the whole class thing. You could have taken it. Sorry, I know this means nothing to you guys, but I could have taken it last week at the last day of the class, but it's too hard. So I was like.
Ano to? Airplane.
Yeah, airplane. Astronomy. And then, of course, I was thinking about it. I'll just take it over the weekend. And then the weekend came along. The Super Bowl was yesterday. Amsterdam, my daughter's birthday. And I was like, okay, can't take it during the weekend. So I was going to do it today. But again, you don't care. No big deal. Doesn't do anything for you guys. But the Super Bowl was yesterday. Again, I know generally a sport we don't follow unless it's the Super Bowl because of the halftime show. And how'd you like it? Like, it's one of those things where I'm watching it and I'm like, and then I go online and then everybody says it's amazing.
Losing their shit.
Donald Trump says it's the worst. And then I'm like, okay, now I can't say it's bad. It's like, if I had an opinion and then all of a sudden BBM shared the same opinion, now I can't have an opinion anymore.
Yes. You have to change it.
Yeah, like, walang kwentang halftime show na to. And then I go online, I read Alex Gonzaga feels the same way. Now I have to change my opinion.
What did Donald Trump say?
Said it was the worst of all time. No, obviously he doesn't like Rihanna, that's why. So that's all kind of politically motivated.
Yes.
But I think it was fine. I don't think it was amazing. And the reason why I didn't think it was amazing, well, two reasons. Number one, there's no special guest. Well, no. Number one, the lip syncing. The lip syncing always gets me. Like, you do that, I'm out. And the only time I will allow it, maybe Blackpink or somebody who I know, they're not the greatest singers, and I'm just there for the eye candy. But Rihanna's, a really good singer, and I expect.
She's pregnant, right?
I knew that was the card that was going to be played next, and that's what I don't care. Except, you're pregnant. The lip sync is too much. It almost felt like she didn't even have an open mic. I don't think she even had an open mic. I think it was 100%. There's the -1. There's the +1 lip syncing, which is it's playing, and then you're just going to papatong mo na lang. A lot of rappers do that. I don't even know if that existed.
How come? Okay, you know how you have like dog ears, right? So you can hear when our mics aren't super perfect. How can you tell that people are lip syncing? I can't.
Easy.
Unless it's obvious.
And they lower their arm and they're still singing. Like, the microphone is nowhere near their face and they're singing.
I didn't even notice that. I was just so
oh my God, it was the whole
time. Again.
I didn't notice it. It was the entire time. Are you serious?
At all. No, I didn't notice.
Oh my God, how strange. Yeah, it was a lot of it. And again, I know that historically, the halftime show for the Super Bowl is not always live. Like, some of those instruments aren't even plugged in. Like, it could be a band, and you'll see like the guitar has no power. It's like it's just there rocking, and I'm like, ew. Because I don't think you can do it. You can set it up that fast. You have 7 minutes, I think, to set it up from a football field into a stage concert. To get the technical in that amount of time, I think is impossible. So you will see a lot of Super Bowl halftimes shows are not live. They're like, that's just not real because they can't. It's just not possible. Even if you're a band who can crush live. But I don't know if that's all.
Dun sa fireworks, dun sa she was suspended in midair.
Okay. The suspended in midair. Okay, listen. I didn't think it was terrible. I was just saying I don't think it was as good as everybody makes it out to be. That's all.
People were excited to see her again. Because,
by the way, yung mga performances, lifting in the air, girls like that shit. We don't care about that stuff.
What do you want? What did you want to see that you didn't?
I thought Drake was going to come out because it's Rihanna. So I was expecting there's going to be like a supporting cast, like a big time supporting cast, especially for a solo act. I mean, come on.
Coldplay. Wasn't that a power move?
Coldplay comes out, Beyonce is the special guest. Freaking Bruno Mars is special. Like, it is star-studded. And the year, was it last year? The Dr. Dre year? I mean, you have Eminem.
Yes.
I mean, oh my God. It's like the lineup is incredible. This one is, it's Rihanna lip syncing, and we're supposed to be kind of happy about hydraulics.
I thought it was a power move. Like, I am woman. I can do this alone. I don't know, man.
Well, we don't. No, I didn't say that to be a man. Freaking J-Lo and Shakira years ago. That's fine. They had multiple acts. There's no bull up there.
Sino yung babaeng aakyat with Rihanna?
Like, who can? Dude,
Yeah.
put Lizzo up there. You want lifting
together?
Put Pink there so she can be on the platform doing her little thing, and then Pink can be swinging around in circles the way she does in her. I don't care. Put Sia. Sia. Because then you would have, the singer-songwriter with, Rihanna's first big hit, and Sia's there too, singing it with her. I mean, that would have been... Come on.
I thought it was a power move. I appreciate it.
I wouldn't say the word power at all. I mean, there was no power. It wasn't even plugged in.
You're so harsh all the time.
I am not harsh. I am saying it's overrated. I didn't say it was bad. I liked the selection of songs she checked. That was good. The dancers were excellent. The platform was very good, though. Again, I think you girls overrate that stuff, and we do that on ASAP, right? Oh, you lifting. Who cares?
This was not ASAP level lifting. Oh my God.
I know, but even when I was on ASAP, like, nakita mo si, may lifting pa. I'm like, who cares? Lifting.
I was thinking
altitude.
If she, kung di siya buntes, it would have been a wilder show.
Yes. I mean, her dancing was good too. I mean, I don't want to say for a pregnant girl, because I don't know. I think when you're pregnant, you're supposed to do exercises anyway, so it shouldn't be, that big of a deal. But I thought her dancing was fine, and I thought the dancing was excellent, actually, throughout the entire.
I loved it.
I like her. I like the red. I like the red stage.
Yeah.
Like the white accents. Preferably, maybe because my team colors were also red and white, so it kind of added a little bias. But no, it was fine. Again, it was fine. It was fine. It's just when I start seeing things like greatest of all time or one of the best of all. I mean, come on, everybody, relax, calm your tits. It was fine.
I think people were willing to forgive a lot when they saw the baby bump, right? Number one, and then also people were so excited. People were so excited to see her again because we don't see her do music anymore. We just see her do makeup. We just see her do fashion shows for her that underwear line of hers, right?
Yeah.
So
Then
so excited.
Tell her to make a TikTok account and do it there. It's the Super Bowl, 200 million people domestically, and then maybe another 400 million, internationally are watching this thing. I just wish she was a little bit more star power.
Her body of work, though, speaks for itself.
Dr. Dre's body of work was incredible, and he had everybody on stage at one time. Everybody's catalog is maybe even more impressive than Rihanna's. Eminem's catalog's more impressive. Snoop Dogg's catalog's more impressive. I think Dr. Dre's catalog's more impressive. Probably the only one who's not as impressive as Rihanna catalog-wise might be Kendrick Lamar. Even that is debatable.
That's my guy.
Yeah, and I'm just sometimes it's debatable. I'm not even saying it's wrong. It's just debatable. Maybe he's got the same amount of hits as Rihanna does, but everybody else on stage has deeper discography than she does.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, listen, again, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. I think it was fine. I'm just saying it's a little overrated. The game was good because, of course, my team won.
I mean, I kind of feel the same way, but also because I saw that she's freaking pregnant. So I was willing to forgive.
I give you a pass if you're crossing the street. If you need me to hold the door open for you, I'm all over it. Very supportive. If nasa aeroplano tayo, tapos you need to get your carry-on luggage on the overhead compartment, I will bring it out for you. You're pregnant.
Who would you have wanted to see?
After I've shown you get no pass.
Sana.
Has Drake done the halftime show?
Parang no.
It's Travis Scott. Like, what if we did a pairing like that, like they do in the concerts? Sometimes they'll do a pairing between the two of them, right? Dude.
What was your favorite one ever?
Oh man. I don't know. I know I'm supposed to answer Coldplay because it's my favorite band of all time, but theirs was weakish, considering, again, the star power. If you ask, maybe recency bias as the Dr. Dre one, because even the set
that
was really nice.
Yeah.
The set was great. It wasn't just a stage with some like A-list rappers on stage. It was kind of pretty, considerable even without the star power. Just the production was nice. Tom Petty performed. He did really well. I remember that. That was really good.
I only know Free Falling. That's his only song that.
Yeah, but I thought that was a really good one. Bruno Mars's was good when he did it, and that was kind of a solo thing. No, I mean no, terrible. Obviously, The Weeknd was atrocious.
Grabe naman, atrocious.
That was pretty bad. I mean, a lot of fanfare with the Justin, Janet Jackson one from way back. I'm pretty sure Michael Jackson had an awesome one. I don't recall. I know Madonna, I think, has been up there as well. I don't know all time, not sure, but nevertheless, this was fine. It 5 out of 10.
That's so low.
It's mid range. It's perfect. It's just that's where fine exists.
It was so good. I really enjoyed it. I was getting goosebumps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What does Chopper think? Does Chopper know your thoughts?
I think Chopper's the same with me. I think she liked it less than me. And then realized she's supposed to like it because that's what everybody on the internet is saying to like it, and then she ended up liking it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's called
Why
pure.
did she like it? Because of what? The lip sync, the dancing.
No, I think hers was the lack of star power. I thought at some point she thought Kanye was coming out during All of the Lights. I thought Kanye was going to come out during All of the Lights.
But he's canceled.
I know he's canceled. That's what made it crazy. And we're like, hey, listen, but yeah, all your dancers are dressed in outfits that I would have designed. This is my song. This is a nice little way to kind of shock people. So I thought Kanye was coming out.
I loved it.
Sure. And I can accept that. I just thought it was overrated. But if you want to love it, you get no fight from me.
Okay.
Let's take a break. And this is not a agree to disagree thing. I'm just saying, okay, sure, all right, fine, fair enough.
I'm okay that you think that way. This isn't like every other fight we have. I'm okay with
this is not like fundamental differences in opinion. This was the difference between fair and good. Okay. 5 out of 10. What are you? You're 8 out of 10? Come on, be honest.
Okay.
8 out of 10? 7?
7.
Yeah, see, there you see. I loved it. I thought it was great. I still don't think that, loved it and thought it was great. Could still be 10 out of 10, but I know deep down in the core, you were just...
No, okay. I know it could have been better, but I already loved it as it was.
Yeah, and fine. And that's why I think fine. I think that's where 7 lives, though. Yeah. I could be okay with that. All right. Anyway, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Now, by the way, Tin's not in studio, so that's why we're not taking calls and asking you guys if you liked it. And if you are calling, sorry, no one's in studio today.
Sorry.
There's a different kind of mood, right, where no one's in studio. So no one's in studio today nor tomorrow. So we'll be back to our regular show on Thursday.
But Ryan will be back tomorrow.
Oh, he'll be here. Okay, fantastic. But let's take a break. When we come back, we have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great.
I can't let you go. There's no way. I'm already still burning. So hold to me close. Now, baby, I do what I'm told. Still learning to take my chances, to take my time. To keep on dancing, to walk that line, yeah. You got me shifting the paradigm. No longer wishing. You're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1 million life, we can roll the dice. Act like you surprised, but you already know. Oh yeah, got lucky overnight. Jackpot when I got the invite. Let me wrap my arms around you, cause I can't go home without you. And my heart just vibe with you, babe. Wanna go sky high with you, babe. Gotta bring you close to tell you that you're my lucky strike. And I got to tell you, if you up the dice, so heavy. The way that you roll, I'm falling. So I never fall. I'm ready to take my chances, to take my time, to keep on dancing, to walk that line. Yeah, you got me shifting the paradigm. No longer wishing. You're my lucky strike. Love the way you ride. Look into my eyes, say you're ready to go. $1,000,000 life, yeah. We could roll the dice, yeah. Act like you surprised, but you already know. You're my lucky strike, and I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike, and I got to tell you, if you didn't know, then I got to tell you that you're my lucky strike.
I know that you think it's so important to convince everyone else that you're not boring, but it's making me feel like my skin is crawling. I keep pouring out my empathy to someone I don't even see eye to eye with. I don't mind if you don't have it all together. Yeah, I get it, we're all human, but I give you an inch and you take miles. It's tragic, ruining my sanity with tales of animosity. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Climbing up somebody else's ladder just to make yourself feel just a little bigger. I don't know if I've seen anything that's sadder. It's so hard to comprehend how you don't even understand. Stepping on me without even trying. Never seen somebody get so good at lying. It's impressive you don't spend all your time crying over all the ways you let me down. So many I could drown, but I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night. Typical emotional, sensitive and cynical. Took my sanity and sent it up the wall. Typical emotional, it's so unoriginal. I gave you the best and you just took it all. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy, lose my mind, and I swear I might die if I cared more, but you're not worth the time. You never put me up front, 'cause it's your spotlight. I'm in the backseat of my own car. I'd rather cry than let you drive me crazy one more night.
mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la pena. Porque tú siempre la frente candela. Te quiero a mi lado toda la vida, mi nena. La mano pegada y los pies en la arena. Pase lo que pase, baby, vale la pena.
Let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back row. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at the getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-four weight. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. One, too many, I'm going. Too crazy and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's in the whip, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessive nation, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my. Chandelier, limousine. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line I'm in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home, so a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the South Gold. Fill up my cup with the pot, whoa. High off life in the spot, though. Running at the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleecer. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got one, too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's in the whip, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessive nation, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my, oh my.
When you put your hand in my jacket, I'm thinking so irrational. You flew me international now. We can spend hours reading the signals, but that's so unoriginal. What if we took this back to my house? Under all these lights, I gotta take a minute to calm down. But I feel like if I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. I don't wanna feel like we're wasting time. Tell me, should I go and call up a taxi? We can make out for a play in the backseat. Please tell me now how that all sounds. You can sleep in while I make breakfast, watch cartoons and talk about exes. And if you're happy, stick around. I just feel like this is worth the risk. I never felt a quiet like this. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? I just feel like you need to know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run off and tell someone? I just feel like you need to know. Right here, right now, we're running out of things to talk about. Right If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on? You tell me now. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run up and tell someone? Keep my feet on the ground. If I told you I was ready right this minute, I just wanna do and lay you down. I just feel like you need it's clean. If I told you I was ready right this minute, would you just run up and tell someone? To know. If I told you I was ready right this minute, do you think that it would turn you on?
Joyride, a hit and run. I thought I loved you and you thought I was fun. I'm moving on down the
Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan. Great morning.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I was told during those songs that were being played, which is not our choice, that Ace Panzuelos, Ang Huling El Bimbo was played, and got some feedback. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry, Gian. Sorry, ROTC therapy. Sorry. Hi, good morning, Edward.
Not our choice. Happy Valentine's.
We were starting to get complaints. Ano yan?
I'm starting to get messages. Like,
baka this is Ace.
Yeah, it's funny. So we were getting messages and things like, "What's going on the video right now?" Because we're muted, like we don't hear what's going on air. And I'm like, "Oh my god, somebody may have just played Ace Panzuelo." And we turned on what was going on. True enough.
You called it. Stop.
So
Happy Valentine's.
Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. By the way, I completely forgot about that stuff. So hope that you and your love life is powering through.
Happy anniversary to my guy. Happy anniversary, pal.
Well, I'm sure there are a lot of anniversaries today, by the way. So happy anniversary to a lot of people who celebrate their anniversary here today.
Happy birthday to Heart, to Chris Aquino, right?
Yeah, Christina. Also, Valentine's baby. Ella on Twitter says, "Hey guys, can you please talk?" Oh, Nemo. Okay, so the two of us. Can you guys talk about what's going on at Magic 89.9? What's happening? And we thought that was also the Ace complaint, but she wants to know what's happening to the shows and to the DJs, because I mean, some of them have left, right? I mean, Boom has left.
Yes, CJ has left as well.
On Friday or whatever. And I mean, people get old. They just gotta move on. When are we gonna do it? I don't know. I would like to see what happens when everything makes a full recovery.
Same.
But it is different. I think at least for the show, 'cause I see there's two worlds to this. There's our show, which I only care about, and then all the other shows which I care zero for, like absolutely zero. And I don't know, Stan, how much do you care about the other shows and DJs? Like, if you had a scale of 0 to 100, how much do you care about the other shows? Like, is it 10%, 20%?
Because, okay, so right now it's just us, right? You, me, Ryan.
Yeah.
Boys Night Out.
Sure.
Hannah. That's it.
Okay.
Those are the only daily shows we have. That's it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that, because that's part of not caring.
So what did you think? That we were still operating like usual? Like there were...
I thought we operate like 24/7 with shows and all that stuff. Okay,
No,
so...
it's just us and BNO. That's it.
Okay, I would like to... Wow, okay, we should take this more seriously then. I would like to see what happens. And I think we're still in that holding pattern of post-COVID, which we don't really know what's going to happen. Maybe it takes, I don't know, a year, 6 months to get out of the rut, and then kind of assess maybe from there. Because obviously,
Assess? What do you mean? What do you mean by assess?
Like assess? Are we too old for this? Have we?
Oh, I thought the station. Like, okay,
No, I mean like just kind of us. Like, do we
go on?
we too old for this already?
You know, when CJ retired, everyone was asking me, "Ikaw ba? Have you ever thought of leaving Magic? Have you ever thought?" And I think I don't know if this is going to change, but as of now, I feel like I am not going to leave. Like willingly. I mean, not willingly. Gets parang right now. I think the station would have to die, or I would have to be told that I was being let go. I will not make that decision for myself.
I think that's how I am as well. And when I compare it to LeBron, I don't mean that I'm the LeBron, even though of course in my heart I feel that way. But I'm not saying because
to be fair,
I know, but I'm not doing it with that mindset. You know, the mindset of LeBron's got to decline at some point, right? We're like, okay, he's got to decline. He's no longer an MVP candidate. But he is still putting some pretty astronomical numbers up. Now, stats here in sports and what we do because of COVID is completely different. But my point is, I think I'm 38 years old or however old LeBron is, but I can still average 30 if I needed to on any given night. Just our cord is messed up. And, you know,
but siya kasi, there's a definite end in sight, right? We're waiting for his son to join the league. And then we know that once that happens, then the end will be in sight, right? Tayo, are you waiting for Lucas to join our show?
No, I don't think that that's entirely true. I think maybe that's what LeBron wants. I'll retire when my son is here, but we don't have that angle, right? We don't have that track. But see, LeBron can be that great and his team could be terrible. And I think that's where we are right now. You know, we're a terrible team. A terrible team. I don't see
team. Let's not say terrible. Everyone's just gone.
But yeah, that's the thing.
Everyone's injured.
Right? Yeah, and that's the thing. This happens to Steph, where the Warriors had the number 2 pick overall. They were in the middle of their dynasty, and they were so bad because of injuries that they ended up having the number 2 pick, and then they went out and won the championship. Shortly after that, because they were decimated by injuries. Well, COVID is I
like this analogy. Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, can we still win a championship after this? It remains to be seen.
I think we can.
Yeah, but I mean, we had recovered from injuries, though.
Yeah. And
so,
yung mga injuries, medyo lahat sila ACL, alam mo yun, hindi siya sprain.
Yeah, they're considerable. But you can also be like Carmelo, which is, I mean, man, it's like, dude, come on now. Put it away.
Rest ka na.
Because your first ballot Hall of Fame, like, or your memory of that, it continues to fade, and you know, if your first ballot Hall of Fame, right, people might be like, he was?
Sad.
So there's that, you know. So.
Yeah. Sad.
And like sometimes, do you ever think about Luka 10, 12, 13, 14 years from now? When he's like in year 17 and you know he's out of shape and slow, and I just feel like, God, I mean, it's going to be so sad when we see him. Like, who are the NBA players now that in X amount of years, we're going to forget how amazing they were? Like Dwight Howard, like Russell Westbrook.
Oo nga, no, ang sad.
Like these guys that, remember when Russell did the triple-double average? We're just like, oh my God, we haven't seen this.
And that's not too long ago, ha?
It wasn't too long ago.
Kailan lang?
Yeah, and then, or when you go Dwight Howard, first ballot Hall of Famer, you're going to hear people go, are you crazy? Like, do you remember is my answer. He was amazing. Amazing. He was so dominant.
You think people should leave while they're on top so their legacy is intact? Or
I don't know, because what if, and I know that not everyone's going to be LeBron, that's why he's one of one, but how do you know until you try that you're terrible? Like, are we all worried that Klay's never going to get back to that level? He's no longer a splash brother. It's like the 5th best player on his team. Or, I mean, do you worry about that? So I do with Klay. Because, I mean, remember just a couple of years ago, we were like, oh my God, he's so good. And now, finally, he'll have a 20-point game every now and then. But the decline is hit so hard because of injury.
Is he even 30? How old is Klay?
Oh, yeah, he's got to be 30. So.
But these guys are, okay, they're athletes, right? So wear and tear, talagang mababa talaga yung level mo. But like us as ano ba, cerebral people, not athletic. What's the decline?
Yeah, it's a much slower process. I don't know, man. I think I don't know.
You see, like sports announcers do it well into their 90s, right? Hindi naman 90s, 80s.
Yeah, but it depends on what we're trying to achieve. I mean, if we're trying to be funny, and I think it's to be funny. Funny is the expiration date is faster with funny than it is, say, journalist. Journalist, you can be.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fine, but even then, if you're super old, it's meant just sad. Like,
but how about like the Tito Vic and Joey's
they're terrible though.
But they're still there because they're loved.
They're loved, but they're loved by people who are okay with terrible. Like our listeners aren't okay with terrible. I mean, come on, right? Come on. Don't. It's not like you're. Are you laughing, slapping your knee when you're watching Vic on TV? Guy, honestly, he looks almost like he just like a mummy that's talking.
Damn, that's a bit much.
We're watching like Indiana Jones, like CGI going. I don't know what it is. It's not entertaining, and I'm. I don't ever get to that level. Anyway,
What are you saying? You will leave?
I don't know is what I'm saying. I don't know because I get it. I could feel like I'm LeBron, but what if in reality we're Westbrook?
You're not Westbrook. You're stupid.
I know, but what if? You never know. I'm sure when Westbrook's on the Lakers, LeBron's like, "Hey, dude, you're still good." I know.
Yes,
Anyway.
naman.
I think we're again wait post injury, see if he gets to win a championship. That's the answer. Take it instead of doing the LeBron comp, let's do the Warriors comp.
Yeah, parang
Get
mas
in the
ano yan.
lottery. And by the way, when we were in the lottery, we drafted a bust. Could have had freaking LaMelo instead, for example. Drafted a bust. That's fine. Still won a championship.
What did they draft? Was it Wiseman?
Wiseman. Yeah.
Okay. Injured lang.
No real impressive game before he got injured.
Fine bust then.
It's not like Zion, who's constantly injured, but when he's not, there are glimpses of, oh, my, this guy could change things.
Yeah.
Wiseman's never done that. LaMelo's considerably better, and obviously should have been.
Yes, okay. I'm there.
Anywho, so
Music makes the people come together.
and then let's have more of that because if you need another Ace Bantuela song, welcome to the right station because we'll do that. We'll take a break. When we come back, more songs for you guys. Don't go away back after this.
Good Times is on the air. Mo, Susie, Dora, and Ryan.